Hi, I'm Emily, the Gambling Chef, and welcome to my slot and cooking channel. We're playing our way through Japan Week here at the beautiful Grayton Resort and Casino in Roanoke Park, California. We're paying tribute to different Japanese-themed slots and slot manufacturers, and today we are going to be playing old school Konami games. I'm so excited. I love them. I'm addicted to them. I can't wait for this one. So hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. Please be sure to stay tuned to the end of the episode because we are going to be cooking a delicious recipe together. So let's go have some fun. Okay. I love this. Okay, we're at one of the selection machines. Probably just selection, but I like calling them selection. And we're going to start with Astronomical Magic. If you've watched some of my shorts, and if you watched Magic Week, then you saw some big wins on this particular version of the game. And so how could I resist? I have to play it. I love this game. So let's win big. It's kind of like Triple Sparkle if you're familiar with that. Oh, I can turn the volume up. That was very loud. We need 3 of these boxes to be around our stuff. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Our beautiful wizard is wild. So those boxes, we need 3. And then we get some sparkle action, and that's where the big wins are. Did I put 200 in? I didn't mean to put 200 in. I guess that I spaced out and did that. Okay, well that's fine. Usually I just put 100 in. Like, I don't think I had a $100 win magically. All right, my brain died for a second. I had to check my wallet. I'm like, did I really put 200 in? I did. I don't know why. That's okay, that's our budget anyway. So if we don't win on this one, we can switch it up to some of the other delicious Konami games that are on here. But believe it or not, Konami also makes video games, and they make Full Blitz, All Aboard, Triple Sparkle, tons of games that you're familiar with. But I love these old school ones, especially when they pay. Being a little stubborn right now. I cannot rapid fire this machine. Come on. Like, ideally you get a full screen, and that's what I've had. And I paid $1,000 on a $3 bet. That was amazing. So that was pretty good. That was $18.50. Nice. It's our best line hit so far. Our lizard. Sorry, buddy. I'm really not trying to insult you. Our wizard can really line it up with some awesome line hits. So $2. Come on, do it, one more. Oh, my heart. It's very exciting when you get a sparkle. It's even more exciting when you get a full screen sparkle, which is how I won the bigger dollars on this. $3 is the max bet on this machine. What's going on, wizard? You're not sparkling for me. Come on. You always see like the sparkles going past the screen, and you're like, it's like, oh, it's gonna happen. Tricks you into believing. But again, he is being quiet. We haven't had even one sparkle, which is a little unusual. Oh, still needed one more. All right, one more spin. Okay, well, you're being mean, so we're gonna switch to, let's do Wealth of the North. It's a similar game. We need the sparkle. Oops, I don't want to do a 60-cent spin. There you go. So now we're gonna sparkle. That pays $60. That's pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Yeah. And now those are gonna sparkle. So they could give us wilds, they could give us free games, which is what we want. Or it could give us tens or kings,
ones would be pretty good. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna listen to nifty music for a second, because I like it. I love this old school stuff. We're almost there. Just gonna I'm letting it sparkle naturally. Okay. Free games, please. I request. Oh no, now I have to count through the lines. How many lines are there? 130. Oh no. Well, we're almost there. I don't want to touch it. Okay, fine. Kings, okay. Okay, that pays 95, but, oh no, wait, primary one, total of 95. That is exactly why you want to sparkle. Look at that. That was amazing, and now all of a sudden, we're up. She is wild, by the way. So now you can see the possibilities. That was a pretty good sparkle. Actually, just the way the line landed was beautiful, and then the sparkle was decent too. So let's sparkle into some free games. Wealth of the North. There aren't a lot of Russian themed slots. I have some Russian heritage myself. Okay, a little baby line hit there. What else do you got for us, Wealth of the North? Almost a sparkle. That was a fake out sparkle. Wow. Come on. Little line hit there. Started out really strong. I was very excited. Oh, again, you see those fake outs going past the screen. That's only one sparkle. That doesn't help us. Oh. In the newer version, you only need 2 sparkles for it to do something. This one, you need the 3. One more. Darn it. Well, it's still, oh, it is gonna sparkle. That's weird. Maybe this does only need 2. Or does she count as a sparkle? Huh, now I'm very confused. Or if it's 2 full ones, maybe that's what I'm thinking. So if it's 2 full ones, you can't have a partial. Okay. Because it said frame feature 1 when that happened. I'm like, wait a minute. It's early. I haven't had breakfast yet. That's my excuse. That was $3 or so for that line hit. Come on, girl. Where are ya? Bring me those sparkles. It's kind of weird. Does she look a little bit like me? Huh. Maybe slightly. I just noticed that. Like, interesting. Oh, I would give myself money. Yeah, exactly. Sparkle of free games. Oh, I mean, again, I would give myself money. Self. We have different noses. Come on. All right, $6.75. Thank you. All right, well, our sparkle games are giving me a heart attack. Why didn't you just give us the free games that time? Please. I'm gonna have to switch games in a minute. All right, switching games. Let's go to something totally different. Let's go this Peacock. I don't play this much, but I see a lot of people, oh darn it, we're defaulting to the 60 cents again. I see a lot of people do well on this. Ooh, almost had the free spins. We need those gems and then more gems or peacocks. Peacocks, I think, are also wild, I believe. Otherwise, they wouldn't be eligible for being free spins. I think kind of like China Shores, which is also a Konami game, by the way. It will count up your games. Ooh. Hello. Hello, surprise line hit with peacocks. They're definitely wild because that's $100 right there. Oh yeah, baby. And all of a sudden we're only down like 47 bucks. Beautiful. Okay, that was awesome. Thank you, peacocks. So you can see some of these games are the same, kind of like Wealth of the North and our Astronomical Magic, and then this one's a little bit different. It's probably similar to one of the other ones. I'd love some free games though. We haven't had free games. That was by far our best line hit. That was pretty exciting. I'm sure she is the best symbol. Go, line it up. Do you pay for two? No. Nope. I love the stacked peacocks. You are awesome. Tell me how you guys like these old school games. Do you play stuff like this? I think they're fantastic. But I mean, they're also good for a little low roll if you don't want to spend a lot per spin. You can spend 60 cents per spin on these. You don't have to max bet like I am. I'm just trying to entertain you. All right, someone's got to give us some free games. Might be time to switch. I don't know. Oh. Those lotuses came and they went. There we go. Thank you. $65. Oh, we got the different music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Sweet. See, you just get these surprise line hits like out of nowhere on these games, and that's why I play them. They're so fun when it happens. That was just aces too. It wasn't even a premium symbol. All right, maybe I'm not quite ready to leave our peacock friend here. I know some places there are high limit versions of some of these types of games. Come on, missing something on that third reel. Teasy, teasy, teasy. I'd love to be able to just like rapid fire my way into a bonus. Oh, that was mean. Just realized I think this one is supposed to be India themed. And I did a tribute to India Day, and I didn't know about this one. So maybe I'll get to do India Part 2. Okay. 350. Okay, 975. Nice. Let's see. I'll take this down to 100 and then we'll switch games again. We have so many options. I'll just do one more. All right, which shall I choose this time? I'm gonna choose the Dragon's Law, because I love the newer Dragon's Law versions. Oh, this is a $4 max bet. I'm gonna do the 320, I think. So we need 3 of the yin yangs for free spins, and then I believe just like the other Dragon's Law, Fortune Pots and the newer versions, the dragon can come down and help us. Let me show you the dragon. The heart's going to be the best symbol. Here's our dragon up here. So please, dragon, come down. Give us some money. We will greatly appreciate it. Come on. This is one of the games where, you know, sometimes when they redo games, they just shouldn't because it doesn't improve them. But this is one where I really do like the new versions. But we're going to play those later in the week. Come on. So quiet. All right, a couple more spins on this one, and then we'll move on. Unless you want to give me the free spins, which would be super great. Dragon, are you asleep up there? What's happening? Okay, fine. Let's do one of these other ones. We have Festival of Riches. How does that sound? It's another $4 max bet, actually. So I'll do the 320 again. This one I don't play enough to remember, except obviously that's the free spin symbol. I think the dragons are wild. And hopefully we'll find out in a minute. Oh no, maybe those are the wilds. Those are the wilds, okay. Dragon's the best symbol then. And I think there are these firecracker things hanging out up here, and I think those can do something in the regular spins as well. Okay, do we have enough for another spin? We can do a 160 spin. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put more money in. Okay, I'm gonna lower my bet a little bit for a while just because we are gonna end up, I think, switching games altogether to a different Konami bank just because this one is being really weird with no free spins or anything. We've had some great line hits though, we sure have. But it would be terrific to see something else. But I want you to also get a good sampling of what's out there in the casino, what you can play and check out. And Brayton has a bank of these, a couple banks of these actually. Oh, listen, the sound of somebody getting a bonus. Hint, hint, game, hint, hint. All right, one more spin on this game, which is really doing nothing. And now let's do Lotus Land. This is one we're gonna play later in the week. Also that they have the newer versions of on the Triple Sparkle. One more. Yes, thank you. Thank goodness. Okay. So these blue guys are wild. We can re-trigger in the bonus. I don't remember what else on this OG version we've got going in the free games, but we've got 8 free games. No music. We got multipliers. Okay, so that is like the new version. I think 2 of the Lotus flowers will get us more spins. Yes, thank goodness. Okay, beautiful. I don't think the multiplier helps us there, unfortunately. How about now? Looks like it's going to be real nice, judging from those sounds. Oh yeah, okay. See, you just can't give up. That's $117. And Lotus Land is actually my favorite triple sparkle. So here you go. And we still have 8 games left. Multipliers are hot, right? I mean, they are a beautiful thing. And when they do that kind of stuff for you, you've got to be happy about it. Thank you. That was amazing. Finally, we got free games. Finally, we got a beautiful big win in our free games. And I am going to press the button because go on for a while. So let's do more multipliers, please. That's not gonna help us. Well, we had 10s, but it didn't really help us much. Go, go, go. Let's re-trigger again, please. Oh, it doesn't help us. Come on, one more. Oh. Barely helps us. 3 games left. Come on, more Lotus Flowers, please. More multipliers, please. Oh my God, it's taking a long time to count up those couple of line hits there. All right, I pressed the button. Oh, see, now we could use multipliers there. Where are our multipliers? Last spin. Okay, well, that was still pretty darn good. Let's give this a couple more spins. In case it has anything else for us. One more. Okay, I guess the answer is yes, it does. I didn't raise my bet, but that's okay. All right, well, let's do that again. Bring out those multipliers. Full screen, please. That does not help us. Too far over. Try again. And Lotus Flowers everywhere. Again, no, not helping. Come on, one more. Thank you. Okay, we had 4 dead spins before that happened, so we really needed that. Ooh, thank you. Okay, I'm happy. This is good. This is very good. Keep it going. All right, multipliers anywhere. Well, no, we don't want them anywhere. We want them everywhere. Oh, darn it. We're multiplying our tires on the front row, but that's about it, unfortunately. But we still have 10 free games, so that's okay. And it's going to take forever to count through the lines again, I think. All right, I'm pressing the button. Okay, that's better. All right, keep going. You can do better. You can do better. Go, 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 go. Again, it doesn't connect. All right, that's okay. So 6 free games left. We can still get more Lotus Flowers. We need those multipliers to line up. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, we got Cobras. Thank you. Nope. Flower, flower, flower. 10 times 2 for $2. Nothing. And last spin coming in. And again, just a basic tiger spin. All right, that was much different than our first free spin bonus, but that's all right. I mean, let's get it again. Seems like it's handing out some bonuses, so maybe I'll go the max bet for a little bit. Okay, now I was gonna leave these and maybe go to find some other ones, but then they started being nice, so how am I supposed to do that? Ooh, ooh. Come on, Lotus Flowers. Oh, there we go. There we go. $10, nice. So imagine how many stacks of those incredible wilds you can get in the bonus with the multipliers. All right, 11, nice. Well, this one is by far being the nicest to us out of all of our games that we tried. Come on. Really want a max bet bonus. Am I getting greedy? Maybe. Okay, so tip there with our wilds. Come on, flowers. 3, please. Keep expecting it's gonna drop it. Wasn't gonna go below 150, but here I am, sucked in. Come on, flowers. Okay, 13, nice. That looked pretty good. Okay, hey, 16 for that one. Keep lining it up. What, like a 5 trigger? That would be so awesome. I don't even know. I'm sure you get more free games. You do get more free games if you trigger with more Lotus flowers in the newer version of Triple Sparkle version of this. It really replicated the graphics super well also in Triple Sparkle. One more. Ah. Okay, I'm not playing below 100. But I'm also not willing to give up on this yet. Do you just love that 240 bet? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Let's see. I just really wanted the, like I said, I wanted a max bet bonus. Okay, that doesn't seem to be making a difference. Oh, come on. Ding, ding, ding. Or 5 times. Oh, couldn't quite get there with the kings. Ah, flowers. Okay, I'll do 2 more spins. Last spin. That was 250. I can do another 240 spin. All right, I'm gonna move on to one last Konami old school game. I will be right back. Okay, my screen. Trying to see if it looks blurry for you guys. It's an old screen. It looks a little bit like weird, but hopefully it's not blurry. And we are playing now Wealth of the Orient. Max bet for $3. It's kind of an unusual game as far as these tiles you need to line up. You need to line up 5 of them, I believe. And the colors matter for different reasons. So, let's just do it, and then we can find out what the deal is. Those didn't count, so those didn't make the little blink. They make like a little plink noise. Blink, blink, blink. No. Aces. Okay, 650. Finally got a line hit. So this is one of these mystery rewards, must hit by games. I sat here because this one's go off by 500 and my major is at 399.50. It was the highest one, so that's why I chose it. I'll lower my bet to 240 because that worked well on the other one, and I would like to try to get this bonus to show you guys. Ooh, that looks nice. Too bad we're missing some right there. It would have been huge. Okay, rapid fire this guy? No. I'm guessing that she is the best symbol. I don't have a lot of experience with this game, but I do like it. It's interesting. Oh, come on, blinky coin thingies. Yes, baby. Okay. So they give us the free games, and then there's some other deal with the colors that I don't remember. I think it's going to tell us. Like lock some of the colors in. Okay, so I think the ones that are matching colors like replicate the other one. Okay. That did not help us. So that's why you want like all the same color, because then you're golden every time. It's probably really hard to do that. Come on, baby. One good hit. One good hit. Got 3 games left. Last game. 10. 11 out of 10. Oh, that was so mean. That's only $4 for that? Wow. Okay, fine. 48. Just trying to make up for it with some kind of meh line hits. Yeah, so you can see, yeah, getting the same color would be heaven. So it's good. We at least oh, my heart. Okay. Yeah, can you imagine getting like all red or all blue or all green? Heaven. Every spin in the bonus would be good. Oh, koi fish, where are you on the first reel? No. Couple more spins on this. Oh, babe. Holding my breath over here. All right, last spin. Might as well just do a max bet. And that is it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the old school Konami fun today. We got some really good line hits, and Lotus Land was pretty nice to us, so that was super fun for me. We are now gonna go back to my kitchen, and we are gonna cook a Japanese-inspired recipe together. I'll see you in a minute.
Welcome back to the Gambling Chef Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a Japanese-inspired rice bowl. Now, rice bowls have exploded in popularity over the last 10 years or so, and they are available all over the place, but they're also very easy to make at home. I'm going to give you a basic blueprint for how I like to make my rice bowl, and then you can take that and run with it and do whatever you want. So let's get started making our Japanese rice bowl. Okay, so let's make the marinade. It is very simple. There are just a couple of ingredients. So we've got 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I've got a teaspoon and a half of grated fresh ginger. Just grated it on a microplane grater. So much easier than chopping. This is a tablespoon of vegetable oil. You could also use peanut oil, but for Asian flavors, you don't want to use stuff like olive oil. And then we've got a teaspoon and a half of sugar, 1 teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. This is a Japanese style vinegar made out of rice wine, and it is quite tasty and perfect for these flavors here. And this is a teaspoon of mirin, and mirin is actually a rice wine, and you could use, it's kind of a sweet wine, and you could also use sake in this. So those are the marinade ingredients, and then we also add 2 whole scallions that I've chopped up. So it's pretty simple. Some of the ingredients you might not have in your cabinet, like the rice wine or the rice wine vinegar or the mirin, but they're very easy to find in most supermarkets. I try not to give you guys stuff that you wouldn't be able to find. So I'm just stirring this around so we can get that sugar dissolved. And that looks fine to me. And now all I'm gonna do is add our chicken thighs. This is about a pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. There's some real tiny ones in this package, which is kind of funny. But if you want to make more, you could add, I think this marinade recipe honestly probably could handle another pound or so of meat. But you can also see that it's not tons and tons of liquid in the bottom of the bowl. It's, you know, pretty light on the liquid. So you could definitely make more. But when we're making an Asian rice bowl, you're not relying just on the protein to fill you up. And we are going to actually also make a little omelet for this too. So all I'm gonna do is leave this at room temperature. I'm gonna cover it with some plastic wrap, and we're gonna let this marinate for an hour before we put it in the oven. While our chicken is marinating, I like to get started on our tsunamono, which is a lightly pickled cucumber salad. So I have my mandolin slicer here, and I've got it set on a 2 because you want this pretty thin. I've got an English cucumber here. I'm going to leave the skin on, and I'm just going to get this sliced into the thin slices that we're looking for. And you want to make sure that you don't like turn the cucumber. You don't want these to get diagonal. You want these to be nice and round. So I'm being very deliberate about keeping my cucumber right side up and not turning it. And this is about the thickness that we're looking for. They're very thin. I have my slicer set on a 2 because they're going to do a really quick pickle. So I'm going to get the rest of this sliced, and then I will show you how to make the pickling liquid. To our beautiful cucumbers, I am going to add 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar, just regular white sugar, 2 tablespoons of the rice wine vinegar that we added to the chicken marinade. This is really like the crucial ingredient in this because you really need that tangy, acidic vinegar flavor. And then about a teaspoon of toasted black sesame seeds. And those give it that nice look and texture as well. So I'm going to stir this up, and you're going to look at it and go, wait, are you crazy? Because there's like barely any liquid in there, and there are all these cucumbers, and how is that going to work? And I promise you, I'm going to switch to my hands, that once this sits for even just a few minutes, you're going to see the liquid start to come out of these cucumbers. One of the other reasons to use your hands, I was trying to be too dainty with a spoon, is you can separate the cucumber slices and really get everything in there. And you can also use a bigger bowl than I'm using. I like to use these containers because then I can just pop a top on it and throw it in the fridge, and then I don't get lots of stuff dirty. That's just me. Like, I don't have a dishwasher in the house that I'm living in right now, and it's just save myself the extra time of doing the dishes. So this is, again, going to actually do a nice quick pickling. I read recipes where people salt the cucumber first and then you add the other stuff, and I tried that. And really the cucumbers got super wilty, super fast, and I didn't like it. And I actually think that after even just like 5 or 10 minutes, the cucumbers done this way get really, really nice. And it is going to exude plenty of liquid for you, I promise. So we're gonna let this beautiful cucumber salad or tsunamono sit, and we are going to get our chicken into the oven. Our chicken has finished marinating, and I am going to get this into a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. And while that's cooking, I'm going to show you how to make a couple of our other side dishes. So I will see you in just a minute. I have a very hot cast iron pan here because I'm going to make a little omelet. So I have 2 eggs that I have beaten, and we are going to carefully scrape part of the omelet off the bottom when it has cooked. You can see it'll pull away from the side, and then I'm going to pour more of the egg on that part. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is coming out not perfect, of course, because I'm filming. Loves to do that to me. Oh, story of my life. But the goal in the end is actually going to be to scrape this, and we're making a little rolled omelet. So we're going to just gently, we don't want this to get too brown. We're going to gently roll it and get it at the bottom of the pan there to finish cooking. I'm going to turn the heat off. And the lighting's a little weird right now because I'm filming at night, so I apologize about that. Okay, I think I fixed the lighting for you so you can see our omelet is done. I'm going to get this out of the pan, and we're going to work on our next component. We're gonna cook some shiitake mushrooms next. So shiitake mushrooms, to prepare these, you pull off the stem and then I'm gonna cut this in quarters. So in go our mushrooms. And we are actually not going to salt these until they have browned a little bit. I found that with certain types of mushrooms like these guys, they're a little bit touchy. If you pre-salt them, it can change the texture a little bit. So we're just gonna let these guys get nice and brown. I have this on a medium-high heat, and I'll see you back in just a minute because our mushrooms are gonna get brown and delicious. Very excited about. I love shiitake mushrooms, by the way. They are probably my favorite mushroom because they have such a delicious flavor. So I am looking forward to eating these guys. All right, I wanted to show you these guys. They are pretty much ready to go. I have the heat pretty high. I like a good color on my mushrooms. I'm actually gonna turn the heat off now. And I did put salt in the pan, which you can see on the camera. And I'm gonna set these aside and we're gonna do our final component for our rice bowl. And then we are ready to eat. So exciting. This is the final component that I'm gonna show you. And I just grated a large carrot on just a box grater like you'd use for cheese. And I'm just gonna drizzle some sesame oil on this. Not a lot, this is very strong. There's a reason that we are only using sesame oil in this one dish because that flavor just goes everywhere. And then I am going to sprinkle this with some kosher salt and give it a stir. And that is it. Once our chicken gets out of the oven, I am just going to cut it into strips. And then I am going to assemble a rice bowl. And I am going to see you back when that has been completed and we're gonna taste together. I cannot wait. I think you're really gonna love this. Well, I think that this looks pretty darn beautiful and I really do hope you try this at home. It's not hard to make and it's really healthy. You can serve this with a peanut dipping sauce or some soy sauce and wasabi, whatever you want. But let's take a taste. I'm going in for the shiitake mushroom. I think I can't get everything on my fork to start off with, so. Delicious. The crunch from the cucumbers and the pickled flavor. You can see how much these have softened up in just a short amount of time. Then we have got our beautiful sesame carrots. And of course, I will take a piece of chicken. I think that I did myself proud with this one. Please check this recipe out on thegamblingchef.com and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time.